Good day, everyone. I am Miss Mickey Jean, together with my group members, Miss Elaine May and Gia May. So, at this moment, I will give some information about heap sort searching. As far as we know, heap sort is a comparison-based sorting techniques based on a binary heap data structures, and it is used when the smallest or highest value is needed instantly. It's a popular and efficient sorting algorithms. Heap sort is to eliminate the elements one by one from the heap part of the list and insert them into the sorted part of the list. And now, one of my group member, Miss Gia, will explain more. What is heap sort searching?
What is heap sort? Heap sort is a comparison-based sorting technique based on binary heap data structure. It is similar to the selection sort where we first find the minimum element and place the minimum element at the beginning. Then repeat the same process for the remaining elements. So first, convert the array into heap data structure using Heapify, then one by one delete the root node of the max heap and replace it with the last node in the heap and then heapify the root of the heap. So, I'm gonna show you how to sorting unsorted array to sorted array. So, we have an example here. So, we have array list. Index 0 is Nick Wild, Index 1 is Mayor Leonhardt, Index 2 is Downbell Wither, then Index 3 is Gazelle, then Index 4 is Chief Bogo, then Index 5 is Judy Hope. First, we need to swap the largest element, which is Nick Wild, to the last element, which is Judy Hope. So as you can see, Nick Wild is now index 5 and then Judy Hope is now index 0. So after swapping, remove the last element of the heap. So what is the last element of the heap? So the last element of the heap is Nick Wild. So Nick Wild will be removed to the heap. So now the array list is index 0 is Judy Hope, index 1 is Mayor Leonhardt, then index 2 is Downbell Wither, then index 3 is Gazelle, then index 4 is Chief Bugu. So next, we need to heapify Judy Hope and Mayor Leonhardt. Then Judy Hope going to, or swap to Mayor Leonhardt. Now, Judy Hope is now index 1, then Mayor Leonhardt is now index 0. So next, swap Mayor Leonhardt, then Chief Bugu. So Mayor Leonhardt is now index 4, then Chief Bugu is now index 0. So now Mayor Leonhardt is the correct position so that it will remove. Our list are index 0 is Chief Bogo, index 1 is Judy Hope, index 2 is Downbell Wither, and index 3 is Gazelle. So Chief Bogo and Judy Hope will heapify. So now index 0 is Judy Hope, then index 1 is Chief Bogo. So next is Judy Hope and Gazelle will swap. So Gazelle now is index 0, then Judy Hope is now index 3. So Judy Hope is the last element so that it will be removed to the heap. So the array list now, index 0 is Gazelle, index 1 is Chief Bogo, index 2 is Downbell Wither. So next is Gazelle swap to Downbell Wither. So here, down bill wither now is index 0, then gazelle is now index 2. So the last element now is gazelle, so it will be removed to the heap. So the index list now is index 0 gazelle, index 0 down bill wither, then index 1 is chief bugu. So chief bogo is now index 0, then down bill wither is now index 1. So next, as you can see, it completed the heap sort algorithm. So we have the sorted array by alphabetical name. So we have the array list, index 0 chief bogo, index 1 down bill wither, then index 2 is gazelle, so index 3 is Judy Hoop, then index 4 is Mayor Leonhardt, then index 5 is Nick Webb. So the next example will be discussed by Elaine Cabuno.
Hello, I am Elaine Kabunok. I will give you an example of searching in a heap. As we can see, we have a heap array here and it was already been sorted. So we have Chief, Bogo, Dan Bellwether, Gazelle, Judy Hop, Mayor Lionheart, Nick Wild. The element we want to search is Judy Hop. So searching a heap is merely a matter of transversing the items in the heap array sequentially. So the element we want to search, the Judy Hop, started to check the first index, the index 0. If it doesn't have the same element, it will return false. In our case, the Judy Hop is not the same in the index 0, so it will return false. And then it will proceed to the next index, the index 1. The same process until the target element has found the index with the same element we were searching. And then it will return the index. For example, in our heap, the element we were searching is Judy Hop. And in index 3, the element is found. In this case, it is true and it will return the index. So the index 3. There are instances that the element we were searching is not in the heap array. For example, we were searching for flash. In this case, element flash is not in the heap array. So it will return file not found. So that's all for the heap sort searching. Thank you.